Paying more than gas the next time you fill up at the pump. Card skimming is a growing concern all across the Houston area. In fact, we just talked about this in another part of town last week. Jason Miles is live in Pearland at police headquarters with what you need to watch out for. Jason.
Yeah, big issue indeed, Lynn. In fact, a detective here in Pearland tells me he devotes about 2/3 of his time to credit and debit card fraud, specifically the kind involving skimmers. Multiple signs warn of a variety of hazards at any gas pump, but credit or debit card skimming is a hazard not always as easy to prevent.
Unfortunately, it's everywhere right now, across the country.
That includes Pearland, according to Detective Robert Paquette.
A long time ago, we had physical skimmers that they have to get in the pump to put in and get in the pump again to remove. Now they use Bluetooth technology to just be in proximity and download the data.
Right now, Pearland police are working a case involving stolen data that ended up on 36 cloned credit cards. And a Pearland resident recently posted on the Nextdoor app that $200 was skimmed from her. It comes less than a week after authorities shared these photos of skimmers found inside multiple pumps in northwest Harris County.
I go on the inside and pay for it.
Other customers say they inspect the pump before filling up.
And I try to use gift cards or cash mainly so you don't get scammed.
And you always pull on it?
Yeah, I do this.
According to the National Association of Convenience Stores, an average gas pump, if compromised, could provide data from 30 to 100 credit cards a day.
As we kind of catch up to their technology, they're trying to get a step ahead and change their ways.
Using unsuspecting customers to fuel their crime. If you look at the screen here, basically advice to help you avoid becoming a skimming victim. Pay inside the store if at all possible. There's less risk there. Choose pumps closest to the building because a clerk usually can keep an eye on those pumps and there may be surveillance cameras. Use credit cards instead of a debit card because you can more easily track those, and check your card statements for anything that looks suspicious. And I found out today, I was unaware that there are apps you can actually use that can basically tell you if there is some kind of suspicious Bluetooth device around. You can find more information on that on the website. Meantime, detectives here still say that cash may be your best option if available. Guys.
Yeah, I got to start carrying cash with us now. All right, thank you, Jason.